Everyone has been asking me for more stocks with explosive upside. Just a few days ago, a 67-cent penny stock that ran up over 100% and is now sitting well up at $1.22. And in today's video, I have a small NYSE American listed penny stock that is trading at just $2 but has 5 buy ratings with a consensus price target of over $4. This stock has a great history of rising and has been on the up for months, up over 300% in the past 5 years, but there could be some major catalysts coming up very soon. But before we get into the video, if you find any value in this, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs nothing, but it helps the channel out so much. I'm aiming to get 1,000 likes on this video. Help me achieve that goal. For anyone that's new, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content like this. I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Now let's get straight into it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Vizsla Silver Corp. This stock is traded on the NYSE American, ticker symbol VZLA. Vizsla Silver is a Canadian mineral exploration and development company headquartered in Vancouver, focused on advancing its flagship 100% owned Panuco Silver Gold project. Vizsla's vision is to become the world's largest single-asset silver primary producer through exploration and development of its Panuco district in Mexico. The company recently completed a preliminary economic study for Panuco in July 2024, which highlights 12.5 million ounce of annual production over an initial 10.6-year mine life. Vizsla aims to become the world's leading silver company by implementing a dual-track development approach, advancing mine development while continuing district-scale exploration through low-cost means. So in today's market, silver is on the rise. Looking here at the silver chart, we can see that silver has been on the rise for over a year, going from just $22 this time last year up to over $32 today. But this is just the beginning. Every day now we are seeing more uncertainty in the world, which is a driving force pushing these commodity prices higher. Every day we are hearing more and more tariffs from the Trump administration and counter tariffs by other world leaders. This has seen gold hit a new all-time high this week, and some analysts and industry experts predict that silver could reach $100 per ounce in future. Because silver tends to follow the same path as gold. It just moves later, so since gold has skyrocketed this year, it might now be time for silver's price to rise too. So let's look at the recent investors presentation to understand the scale of opportunity here. Through exploration and development of the Panuco district in Mexico, Vizsla's vision is to become the world's largest single-asset silver primary producer. This Tier 1 silver development with tremendous growth potential. They have a fast track to production with their feasibility study expected later this year. They have tripled the land package in 2024, building a multi-generational pipeline of assets, while less than 67% of the property is mapped and only 30% of the known vein targets have been explored, so there is huge potential here. And all of this while being well funded with over $92 million in cash and zero debt. The Panuco district is an ancient and historic mining district located in Mexico. Mexico is the world's largest producer of silver for many years and accounts for a significant portion of global silver production. This district is 100% owned, it's in a fantastic location with existing infrastructure and advancing to production. Now importantly, the preliminary economic study from July 2024 suggests industry-leading mine economics where significant cash flow allows for rapid payback. And we can see here the NPV here, of over $1.1 billion. Panuco is a standout developer in the silver space, set to become a top 5 silver producer. And Mexico continues to rank as the largest silver producing country in the world. It has produced over 6,000 metric tons in 2023 and hosts 8 out of 14 of the world's billion-ounce districts. But one of the things that stands out about Vizsla Silver is their management team. Now, when it comes to this type of company operating in the mining space, I always look to focus on who's running the company, what experience they have, and their past performance. So CEO Michael Connert co-founded another company, Cobalt One Energy Corp, a battery metal exploration company which he successfully led to acquisition by Blackstone Minerals. Vizsla's Chief Operating Officer and Director has over 30 years of industry experience. He's been a director of Vizsla Silver since its formation and has most recently held the position Chief Operating Officer of Ozinco, a global mining engineering and consulting firm. Vice President of Exploration, Dr. Velador, has more than 20 years of experience in precious metals exploration, recently working with Fortuna Metal Mines and previously served as Director of Exploration for First Majestic Silver Corp. And Eduardo Lima, who is a former director at Wheaton Precious Metals, Senior Executive at Penolas, Gold Corp, Luzman, Alamo Gold, and Primero, and he is an inductee in the Mexico Mining Hall of Fame. So from this we can see that there is a vastly experienced team running the show at Vizsla Silver. Guys, at this point in the video, I just want to ask you what you would like to see next. I have made a lot of penny stock videos recently because that's what people have been asking me for. But what would you like to see next? A lot of you have asked me to do an update on Kulr technologies. So would you like to see a video about this? Would you like to see a Sofi update? Or after Palantir dropping their huge earnings report this week, would you like to see an update on Palantir technologies? Drop a comment below and let me know what you want to see. Now, as for key catalysts, Vizsla has several of these over the next 12 months. But in the past week, the company has provided their 2024 year-end summary with their 2025 outlook. So let's look ahead at the key objectives for 2025 and the catalysts that are ahead. So the key objectives for 2025. Advance the Copala test mine development and bulk sample program. Complete the 4th round of metallurgical testing in H1 2025. So straight away there's one catalyst to complete this round of testing. Advance through the permitting process, another catalyst. Deliver the feasibility study that we've mentioned already, which will be in the second half of the year, as well as completing 12,000 meters of geotechnical drilling, completing 25,000 meters of ongoing discovery-based and resource expansion drilling, as well as 45 kilometer ground horizontal loop EM over 6 selected target areas. And as for the overall outlook for the year, Vizsla's silver focus for 2025 remains centered on de-risking Project 1 in the West, with a goal of first silver by 2027. The company will continue exploring other prospective areas in the western portion of the district, but also in the central and eastern areas, where exploration drilling completed to date remains sparse. But what do analysts think of Vizsla Silver? Looking at MarketBeat, we can see that Vizsla Silver has been rated as a buy according to 5 Wall Street analysts. There is no sell ratings, there is no hold ratings, just these 5 buy ratings. And the consensus price target is $4.06, which is over 86% upside from today's price. And these ratings have come from industry experts at Wall Street firms such as Roth, H.C. Wainwright, and Canaccord Group. So here is 3 reasons to own Vizsla Silver. First of all, they have a fast track to production, a feasibility study that will happen later this year, and they are well funded with 0 debt. They have a growing land package which has tripled in 2024. 67% of the property is mapped and only 30% of the targets have been explored. The project is significantly undervalued with a strong leverage to rising metal prices, and Vizsla Silver have several potential catalysts over the next 12 months. Then considering that we have all the analyst buy ratings and price targets, and on top of that the fact that there is a world-class management team with experts coming in from major companies such as NextGen Energy, Agnico Eagle, or Rio Tinto. But guys, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on Vizsla Silver in the comments below. Everything seems to be pointing towards a strong continuous upward movement as we approach key catalysts and as the price of silver appears to be on the constant rise. But remember that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so I highly recommend you do more due diligence. To learn more about Vizsla Silver Corp, check out the link in the description below. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the